Hi, good afternoon, everyone. We are very glad to have this opportunity to be here and share our research with you. And for this research, we named it as GhostTunnel version 2. It's about using covert BLE, C and C channel to bypass air gapping. First, brief self-introduction. 360 is a leading internet security company in Asia, like McAfee or Symantec. Our core products are antivirus security software for computers and cell phone. What about our team? Pexas is a red team from 360 security technology, focused on wireless and IoT security. We created 360 scan WIPS. We have achieved 100% success rate in our wireless pen test. So our team was founded in 2015. Okay, now we will give you an introduction about air-gapped network and related attack events. Then we will introduce some previous researches on air-gapped attack. And after that, we will review the previous GhostTunnel version 1. After that, we will introduce what is the GhostTunnel version 2 and how to implement it. Finally, we will show you the demo. Okay, let me show you what is air gapping. According to Wikipedia, air gapping refers to computers or networks that are not connected directly or indirectly to the internet, and it aims to avoid the intrusion and data leakage through network connections. Most of the time, air-gapped networks are considered the most secure networks. As we all know, hackers are exploiting vulnerabilities in the operating system, application software, or communication protocols, and attacking via the internet. However, those does not apply to air-gapped network. Think about this. How do you remotely hack a computer that is even not connected to the internet? Oh, yes, air-gapped system were believed to more security in the past, since they require the attacker to have physical access to touch them. But from the attacker's perspective, nothing is impossible. They can break through the air-gapped network via an infected USB flash driver, a special USB device, or an employee laptop. One of the most famous cases involving the infiltration of an air-gapped system is Stuxnet. It's first uncovered in 2010, and it targets SCADA system and was designed to cause substantial destroy to Iran's nuclear program. It was brought into the target environment via an infected USB flash driver and spread via USB flash drivers. And according to NASA documents leaked in 2013, Countermouse version 1 is the USB hardware implant which will provide a wireless bridge into an air-gapped target network as well as to load exploit software onto target. It comes with a tiny embedded transceiver, and the spy agency can extract and transmit data to a briefcase size NASA relay station up to 8 million away via F signals. In recent years, security researchers has also begun to focus on air-gapped attackers. So let's take a look at some of the previous research. For previous research one, in 2014, researchers at the cybersecurity lab at Ben Gurion University in Israel have found a way to snoop on personal computers even with no network connection. The technology works by using the FM radio receiver included in some mobile phones. It is able to capture keystroke by intercepting certain radio emissions from the monitor or display unit of the isolated computer. The researchers can then pick up the FM signals on a nearby smartphone and translate the FM signals into the tagged TXT. It is also the Azure researchers at the cybersecurity labs from Ben-Gurion University in 2015 found a new technique to hack ultra secure air-gapped computers and receive data using only head emissions and computers built-in thermal sensor. And last year, CyberX researchers at Black Hat Europe explained how to exfiltrate data via F signal by attacking Siemens PLCs, saying they inject a loader logic code into a Siemens S7 having 1,200 PLC. Then the coder used memory copy operation to generate frequency modulate RF signals slightly beyond the AM band with modulation represent encoded data. The signal can be then picked up by a nearby antenna and decoding use low-cost SDR and PC. So, our previous research, maybe last year in, hacking Xbox AMS Amsterdam. So, GhostTunnel version 1 is the Wi-Fi convert channel that can bypass air gapping. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. So, GhostTunnel version 1 use USB HID to realize payload into target system like Windows laptop. Then the payload uses the built-in wireless network card of the target device to establish a CNC channel with another computer. Controlled by an attacker, GhostTunnel established the CNC channel via a custom protocol based on 802.11 beacon and probe request and probe response. And this custom protocol does not affect the victim's normal network connections. For example, the victim still access the internal network. And so the attacker can covertly pass command to the target system and exfiltrate data. The victims won't be able to find any anomaly. Okay, for our this research, GhostTunnel is the Bluetooth convert channel that can bypass air gapping too. So, according to previous events and researches, we can see attacking an air-gapped network generally takes two steps. The first step is to implement malware or hardware to the target system. And the second step is establish a communication channel to execute commands and exfiltrate data. GhostTunnel can use USB HID to release payload into target system like Mac OS or Windows laptop. Then the payload uses the built-in Bluetooth adapter of the target device to establish a CNC channel with another computer controlled by an attacker. So GhostTunnel established the CNC channel via a custom protocol-based BLE protocol, and this custom protocol does not affect the victim's normal network connection. For example, the victim still access the internal network. So the attacker can covertly pass command to the target system and exfiltrate data. The victim won't be able to find any anomaly. GhostTunnel does not require normal network connection, so it can bypass firewall, and it has no infiltrate with target exciting connections, starts and communications, and it supports cross-platform. It can be used to attack any device with wireless adapter. We test this attack on Windows 7 up to Windows 10 and the Mac OS system, and it can work with 15 meters and even farther. We know Bluetooth is a technology for wireless local area networking with device. Using the usual Bluetooth communication, client device must first establish a connection with the master device, like this through a pairing connecting process. But GhostTunnel does not follow the usual Bluetooth connection procedures. That is, we do not have to go through the pairing, connecting, and all that kinds of stuff. It only uses the Bluetooth Low NGC and advertising data frame to communicate. Okay, here is something about the Bluetooth Low NGC stats. There are 4 stats and 3 frame classes. That especially the type of frame that can be transferred by a device in each stat. In second stat is discovery and advertisement frame can be transmitted. There are 3 types of Bluetooth Low NGC energy frame: discover frame, and connection frame, and data frame. As we can see, advertising and scan belong to discovery frame, so we could transmit data by advertising or scan. The BLE could work in passive scanning mode or active scanning mode. When in passive scanning, the link layer will only receive the package, and it shall not send any package. And in active scan, the link layer shall listen for advertising PDUs, and depending on the advertising PDU type, it may request an advertiser to send additional information. After entering the scanning stats, if the link layer receives a scannable PDU from an advertiser allowed by the scanner filter policy, it shall respond with scan request PDUs and then listen for the scan response PDU. Then the BLE could work in passive scan mode or activity scan mode. When in passive scanning, the link layer will only receive the package. It shall not send any package. In active scan, the link layer shall listen for advertising PDUs, and depending on the advertising PDU type, it may request an advertiser to send additional information. After entering the scanning stats, if the link layer receives a scannable PDU from an advertiser allowed by the scanner field policy, it shall respond with the scan request PDU and then listen for the scan response PDU too. Okay, let's see how the GhostTunnel version 2 is established, is implemented. So next part is my colleague, Zhu Jiufu. So he will talk about next part. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm the colleague of Kunzhe Chai. I will show you the next slide. The Bluetooth Low Energy BLE link layer has only one packet format used for both advertising channel package and data channel package, as you could see from the slides. Okay, and this is a BLE ADV frame format. The payload consists of ADV address in the advertiser device MAC address. You could see from the slides, it consists 6 bits. Advertising channel PDO serve 2 purposes. Broadcast data for applications that do not require a full connection, discover sleeves and connect to them. We will use the advertisement data structures to send the custom data. And then this is the advertisement data structures. We custom advertisement data to identify the target device. A number of advertisement data structures having the following format. You could see on the screen, AD length is 1 bit, and AD tab 1 bit too, and AD data up to 29 bytes. And the AD length includes the tab field and the data fields. Okay, now the key problem is how to send and receive Bluetooth low energy data frames through local Bluetooth interface in user space. As we know, the Bluetooth has two models. Bluetooth basic rate enhanced, basic rate enhanced data rate is typically used to relatively short range, continuously wireless connections such as streaming audio to headsets. Bluetooth low energy is designed to use short bursts of longer range radio connection, making it ideal for Internet of Things applications that don't require continuously connection. These apps can often run on just one coin cell and still have a relatively longer battery life. Luckily, most of the wireless modules in PC have the double module Bluetooth and Wi-Fi combined. Then they could work independently. So even your Bluetooth headsets connected to your PC, the BLE is still working. So we must find the right API to send data. Okay. Let us take a look at how to send and receive Bluetooth frame in Windows. We could use the advertisement data unit to send our custom payload. We need one advertisement data to identify who we are and follow it with our custom payload. The identified tab field 0x55 is manufacturer specific. A company ID field and a data field could be any unique number to distinguish our data from others. Okay, here is the code in Windows to send custom data. We could create a C# console project, and we can see the manufacturer data is used to identify ourselves. You could see on the screen. The data section is used to send the custom data. Once the publisher started, the BLE module will send the frame out automatically. Here is the code in Windows to receive the custom data. You could see on the screen. It is also written in C#. We could subscribe the frame by manufacturer data. When the manufacturer data field matches the current frame, the function on advertisement receiver will be called. We can handle the custom data in advertisement receive function. Okay, this is a GhostTunnel with BLE. Both client and server could work as a scanner or advertiser. So we can use a special custom manufacturer ID as the identifier, and use the frame to exchange data directly without any connection. So now we finished our slides. And any questions? Thank you.
Sorry, we have a demo.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, question? I'll get a microphone. I'm gonna try it. Oh, he's got it. Okay.
Thank you for your talk. What can you say about transfer speed and reliability?
Oh, okay, wait a minute, and we have a demo, but do not play. Wait a minute. This is a victim computer, so IP config we can see do not have internet and network connection. And this is and another window is system info. So this is the attacker's computer. And this is GhostTunnel version 2 BLE's console. So we can test input some command. Because the Bluetooth every second just can send maybe 20 packages. So I think so if you translate some text or translate some file, some photos, the connection is very slowly. And also you can get the victim's system info. This is a usually demo, so we do not have enough time to make a very perfect demo. So we are sorry about this. And maybe we will open source this code on our GitHub maybe next month. So I will give you our team's GitHub address, and you can find the GhostTunnel version 1 code 2 in the GitHub. So as we finished our talk, so this is next part is question and answer. So sorry, what is that question? No question?
I had a question about the transfer speeds and the reliability. You mentioned a few bytes per second, few packages.
Yeah, few packets.
How many errors does it have? Do you have connection, reconnection problems?
我这一段需要翻译一下。传输速率吗？20个吧，对，20个，对。咱这最怎么说呢？出错是不会的，但是这个在有要求，就距离必须很近。就是距离必须很近，对，这看起来非常好。
So the speed was 20 packets per second, and there was no error, but there was a requirement that the distance has to be very close.
Thank you.
The speed, 就是距离。 No, if the distance is further, the speed doesn't drop, but it might disconnect, yes.
Any other questions?
User space. User space. User space.
Okay. Any further questions? Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay.